I'd rather not see you for 10 years
yeah.
than to have never met at all.
Oh.
Buckets, help.
Buckets, help us. Help us, Buckets.
Help, Buckets.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You ready? Good morning, fam. It's a great day. It's Thursday. It's sunny today, but it's still cold. The snow's hanging on. That's where we're at. Anyway, Sweet Bear and I were on our way to the gym right now. I'm sort of taking today off because tomorrow I head out to Phoenix, Arizona. So over the next, clarity. Over the next week, I go to Phoenix, home, drive to Iowa, home, back to Phoenix, home, and then down to Louisiana and home. It's a crazy week. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to go to all these different events. You can visit my speaking page, which has a speaking calendar, which is linked below, if you wanna know sort of where I'm going, or if you wanna invite me to come to your church or school or event. But anyway, with all of that coming up, today I'm taking the day off, so me and this beautiful chica right here can spend some time together. But anyway, I'm not sure why we're wasting any more time. Let's just get to what the people want.
Welcome to Blank Time with Sweet Bear. I'm Sweet Bear, and today I have guests Buckets and John.
Hey, Buckets.
Oh.
Hi, everybody.
And today we are going to do question time with Sweet Bear. Let's hit it.
Hold on, I want to fix one thing. All right, you ready?
I am ready.
Here we go. Grandma Morgan, what up, girl? She asks, since you're a wedding planner,
yes,
what are your tips for brides? What things are commonly overlooked or common problems that arise?
The biggest one, I think, is just having someone to coordinate your day. I think people think that wedding planners are like not a necessity. And while you can have a great wedding without a wedding planner, having somebody there on the day of the wedding that is your point person, your go-to person for all the other vendors, so that people aren't coming to you or your family, is huge. So we always like to say, like, we're hosting the event on behalf of you, like we're an extension of you that day. And I think a lot of people, you know, think, oh, that's easily something I could take off to save money, which makes sense, but it is really nice, I think, and essential to have somebody there the day of.
All right, next question comes from Alexa. Alexa asks, do you want to go back to performing? Or do you still dance? Broadway plans?
So yeah, I'll always have that as part of my life. Right now I'm not pursuing any performance stuff, and I'm not dancing because I'm not teaching or anything like that. I decided to take this year off teaching to really focus on my new job. But that's always gonna be a part of our lives. We're always gonna find ways to make that a part of our lives, if that makes sense. But as far as pursuing that as a career right now, no.
Tracy Renee asks, in your video on defeating doubt, you said you struggled with it too. How long did you deal with it? Oh, I think this is a question for me.
Oh, fine, I'll allow it.
This is not question time with John Swan. Can I answer it anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, what a blessing, thank you. So Tracy, when I say that I have struggled with doubt, I don't mean that it was like a long time ago. I mean that it was a long time ago and it's now. Doubt is like a constant struggle, at least for me. And there are seasons where I have more and there are seasons where I struggle with it less, but it's definitely something that I sort of continue to wrestle with. And John Ortberg has a really good book about it called Faith and Doubt, which I would highly recommend. And in it he talks about how faith almost cannot exist without doubt. If all doubt were completely taken away, then it wouldn't be faith. It would be, you know it, you know? So that's my contribution to this show.
Thank you. Next question.
Next question. Sam Ryan asks, thoughts on feminism? What does feminism mean to you?
Interesting. I used to be like, I'm not a feminist. I hate feminism. Well, I didn't say that, but I always thought, oh, I'm not really a feminist because you know, like, I really want to be a wife and I want to have kids and be like, you know, take care of our home and be a stay-at-home mom. And
you enjoy and want to fill a lot of traditionally female roles.
Yes, and so when
And
I
you
was
have no problem with
younger,
that.
I thought, oh, well, I'm not a feminist because, like, I want to stay home with my kids and, like, I don't mind doing laundry, which is so stupid and naive. And I've grown to understand that I am a feminist. Everyone should be feminist because it just means that you believe that women should have the same rights as men, which I totally do. I do think there are some feminists that are, like, really far to one side, and like I personally believe that men and women are different, and it's good that they're different, and I think that's like anatomically, like we are wired and built differently, but I think that's a good thing. Like I think it's a beautiful thing, and I think, you know, God designed us that way.
I'm gonna fix that dinging.
Anyways, this is like a really long topic, but I have come to call myself a feminist. I believe women are amazing. I believe women are strong and powerful. And so yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a big topic, but I did, like, my story with it is really that I thought I wasn't, and then I sort of realized, oh wait, feminism doesn't mean that you hate men and that you don't want to be a housewife. You know, it just means that you believe in the power of women and you want to see them given a fair shot, which I totally think they should.
Good job. That's a tough topic. Next question comes from Tyler. Tyler asks, as a Christian, how do you comfort someone that is hurting, especially if they aren't Christian?
It's different with every situation, and it's something that you kind of have to learn. I feel like I've been in my life in many situations where I'm like, I don't know what to say, or I don't know what to do, or this or that, you know? So I think the best way is to just ask somebody, like, how can I be there for you? Like, what can I do for you in this moment? And if they can't answer you or they don't give you anything, just think, like, what would I need or want if I was in this situation? Would I want somebody to bring me dinner? You know, like, for me, like, when I'm really upset, like, I love to eat. Like, I'm just a comfort food eater. So, like, you know, if somebody's going through a really hard time, like, I'm gonna make them a nice dinner. I'm gonna bring them their favorite treat or something. Or, you know, if somebody's going through a breakup, I know when Jon and I were having struggles, like, I would really want to talk it out with somebody. So, like, I would be there, that listening ear for somebody else that's going through a hard time with a significant other. It's really just, I think, what would I want in this situation, and try to do that, but also don't be afraid to ask people. Like, people aren't going to be offended if you ask them how you can help them.
Next question comes from Haley. Haley asks, would you rather not see each other for 2+ months or never have met at all?
Not see each other for 2+ months.
I'd rather not see you for 10 years
Yeah.
than to have never met at all.
Oh.
Buckets, help.
Buckets, help us. Help us, Buckets.
Help, Buckets.
Oh, thank you.
Buckets cannot be left out of any sort of interaction.
Yeah.
Next question comes from Karen. I love this question. If you have ever Googled your symptoms, what is the craziest thing you thought you had?
Ooh, I did this the other day. Well,
I have never Googled my symptoms.
Really?
No, never. Once.
Ever?
But I feel like you have.
Yeah, I mean, I just did it the other day with the flu, and I thought I had pneumonia instead of the flu because I had a bad cough.
Yeah. But you've never had like a crazy time where you were Googling symptoms and
No, I don't think so.
you thought you had, you know, some rare form of cancer or Lyme's disease or something like that?
No. I feel like I know not to trust WebMD, so I wouldn't.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like...
But that's funny. I'd like to hear. Does anybody else have a funny story like that?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Comment down below if you have something like that.
Alright, CJ asks, LOL, I'm late. But anyways, Jon. Would you and Erin do something together? For example, you do a spoken word and she dances to it.
We've done that
We
before.
already have. You gotta be a really old school fan of this channel. Well, not this channel, my channel, Jon Jorgenson. 7 Days of Creation Story, hashtag TBT.
Serious.
It was a long
TBT.
time ago.
I'm serious.
Like the first year of the channel. We did a poem, I wrote the poem. It's a sort of a modern version of the creation poem, and she appears in the video as the dancer, which is really fun. You ever want to do that again?
I don't know, that day kind of sucked.
Yeah. Well, because you were very specific with, you needed to see every shot to make sure it looked good. And
It was a really tiring day.
yeah, because
you
were dancing for 3
all
or
day.
4 hours.
3 or 4, 6 or 7.
Okay, cool.
It was like all day, like all day. Like I actually it was probably like 10 hours. Maybe even like 16 hours.
I think it was a 46-hour day. I think I'm still there.
Funny.
Next question. Final question. Comes from me, your husband.
Always.
Do you want to go to dinner tonight? A movie tonight? Or dinner and a movie tonight?
I don't know.
While you think about it.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna think about it. While you think about it, I'm gonna steal.
Okay.
I'm gonna steal.
Step into.
So for those of you who don't know, at the end of last year, at the end of 2016, I surveyed a bunch of people who follow me, like you, online, and asked about different cities that you might want to see me come and perform a spoken word concert in. Well, I have my first one coming up in April. I just announced it. It's April 23rd. It's just outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. So if you live in the Cincinnati area, I'm coming at you on April 23rd. It's a Sunday. It's gonna be an amazing show. I'm gonna do, at least I hope it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna do a bunch of spoken words, some favorites from the channel, some newer stuff. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And afterwards I'm gonna do a meet and greet. I might sell some books. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you're interested in that, I put the link to tickets down below. Check it out. Please come if you're in the Cincinnati area, or if you have friends or family in the Cincinnati area, tell them that they should come as well. Dinner, movie, or dinner movie?
Dinner movie.
Dinner and a movie. Sweetback, where are we going for dinner?
Limonade.
We're going to get Chicago-style pizza for dinner. This is so rare.
Yeah, we actually rarely get it, even though we love it.
I have Lou's maybe 3 times a year.
We only get Lou's if like our families are getting it.
Yeah. But I never go to the restaurant and eat it. It's a pretty shot. Mostly because of the wife. Why don't you move so I can see that price tag?
$4.49.
It's a little pricey for us. Nice chair though. Although actually, wait a second. So I think that these chairs, while they are nice, they remind me of the chairs that were used in like the prop loft when I was in musicals in high school. Like I think I sat in this chair when I was in My Fair Lady. But Air doesn't feel that way. Right, Air? Anyway, we're gonna finish up our little shopping spree, and then we're going to see Beauty and the Beast tonight. How exciting, how exciting. We're gonna watch the movie, and then expect, as always, a full-on comprehensive review. See you after the film. Beauty and the Beast. Sweet Bear?
Yes.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
Absolutely loved it.
Yes.
Love.
Did you?
Yes. I did not expect to like it as much as I did.
Yeah, me neither. I was like, oh, okay, we'll go. I mean, I love Beauty and the Beast, but I was just like, okay.
Right.
But also, like, another comment on that is I don't go into things like Beauty and the Beast looking for things to hate about it.
It's true.
Which I feel like a lot of people do, especially if they like the original. But I feel that way about a lot of things, like the new Harry Potter play or movie. Mm-hmm. Or like Fuller House. Like I feel like people go into it being like,
you're just excited that more of that is in the world.
Yeah, so I'm just like, oh cool, like it's totally...
And you can go and get that nostalgic feeling.
Exactly.
Which is all I was hoping for from this, was to get a nostalgic feeling, but I got that, and it was a really good movie. Mm-hmm. So I highly recommend it. It's fantastic. And I also recommend that you all have a fantastic evening or morning or afternoon, whenever you so have chosen to watch this little program that we do. I love you all. We love you all. See you tomorrow. Keep being awesome.